everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Kristen. I am the mom of two little boys. Not that that's really prudent necessarily to this video, other than I need baby formula. But I have been watching Jordan Page. If you don't know who she is, I will link her down below. She's awesome at budgeting and being frugal and grocery shopping on a budget and all that stuff. And one of her suggestions is to meal prep and then buy groceries based on what you need and not just going to the store and buying a bunch of stuff. So I thought we could give that a go today and see what we end up spending and if it cuts back on my budget at all. Normally I spend about $130 to $200 depending on what we need for 2 weeks worth of food. If we do a really big haul and we spend $200, that can normally last us closer to 4 weeks. I'm feeding myself, my husband, my toddler, and then my infant is on baby food, which we have a stockpile of. And we had a stockpile of formula, but now we are about out, so I have to start buying that now. I had enough to last until he turned 8 months old. So I think I did pretty good. So before we get into everything, I just want to go ahead and mention that I've already gone through my freezer, my pantry, and my refrigerator to see what ingredients I have, and then I've come up with a list of meal ideas. I need enough dinners to get us through the next 2 weeks, so I'll buy extra things here and there to fill everything in. Also, earlier this week, I picked up a fresh gallon of milk, a dozen eggs, and like a large 10-pound bag of frozen chicken breast. And we already have 1 pound of frozen hamburger in the freezer. So I don't need any of that stuff. So let's go ahead and talk about meals that I've come up with and the grocery list I've created, and then we'll do a grocery haul at the end after I've gone to the store and see how everything turns out. So after going through my pantry, my refrigerator, and my freezer, these right here are the meals that I decided I would be able to make with what I've already got on hand. So we've got potato soup. So I've got potato soup, which I already made up and we've been eating on for the last couple of days. I started this list and this whole process like 2 days ago. So this has been this was dinner last night, and then it's been lunches for today. Then we can do up blueberry pancakes, chicken pot pie, pork tenderloins, and then I'm gonna get some potatoes so we can make like potato wedges and stuff if potatoes aren't too expensive. Hamburger helper, we've got like 3 boxes left of that in the pantry. I'd like to go ahead and get that stuff used up. And we've got 1 pound of ground beef left, so that's a whole meal. Cheesy broccoli and chicken and rice casserole. French bread pizza, which we already made this for lunch yesterday. And then I need to get a jar of salsa and some lettuce and some tortilla chips, but then we can make taco salad. I've already got the beans, I've got the chicken, I've got the rice. So almost everything for that. So this was kind of like my rough grocery list. Minced onion, we ran out of that. Bananas, apples, bread, lettuce, sliced cheeses, because we're just about out of all of our lunch meat type stuff. So cheese sticks, that's something that we all like to snack on. Some popcorn, I need baby formula, grapes if they're not too expensive, some salsa, some yogurt, and I would really like to see about the produce section and see what all they have and how many meals I can make out of things from produce, just to eat more fresh foods and do more fruits and vegetables. So let's head to the store and see if we can stick to our list or not, and what all we can purchase and what it's all going to cost. Okay, so I went to Walmart to get all of my groceries. I spent roughly $88, just rounded up to $89 after change and taxes. So I forgot to take my shopping list. I hope I got everything offhand and by memory. But let's go ahead and go through everything. So first thing here is formula for my son. This lasts him almost 2 weeks, about a week and a half, but we still got some of this one left as well. So between the two, they should get us through for the next 2 weeks. And all the groceries I got are for 2 weeks worth of food. And this was like almost a fourth of my budget. This was like $20 for a thing of formula. So here we have some seasoned croutons. They were like 92 cents. I don't know if I'm going to go through pricing on everything, but most things were fairly affordable. Got some pepper jack cheese and some Colby jack cheese. Then we got some string cheese. This is one of my more expensive items. It was like $7, but we all like string cheese and we go through a lot of it. So I always get the big bag, 36 string cheeses, and that lasts us about 2 weeks between the three of us, my toddler, my husband, and myself eating it. Bagged carrots are like 90 something cents, I think. 2 sweet potatoes for myself. My husband is not much for sweet potatoes, but I love them, so I thought they would be a really good breakfast option. 2 cucumbers here for snacking. 1 thing of lunch meat. We tried this for the first time today, and it tastes really good. So I'm going to pop this in the freezer because like I said, just opened up a new one today, but that one's only going to last us about a week. So we need this one for next week. And then I got a thing of romaine hearts to chop up. Hopefully this lasts us. This probably lasts us a week. I'll probably have to get a second one of these, but lettuce turns so quickly, I didn't want to stockpile. That's something you can't really stockpile. So over here, I went ahead and got a second thing of broccoli because they're only 80 cents, and I feel like broccoli is something that tends to fluctuate in the frozen food department. So I thought while it was only 80 cents, I would get one and put back because I am afraid they will go back up in price. I've been seeing them for 80 cents, but I remember at one point they're like well over $1. So went ahead and got one of those just to put back. I got the Fiesta blend cheese. I was looking for the Colby shreds, but I could not find them in the 4 cups or 1 pound thing. And we go through a lot of cheese. So this one is shredded Monterey Jack cheddar, queso, and whatever these cheeses are. It sounds like it probably still be pretty good. And then I also got a 4 pound thing of mozzarella cheese. Then I seen this. This was about $5, so it was one of my more expensive buys. It is a teriyaki stir fry blend. It looked really good. Thought we could add chicken to it. Be fairly healthy, I think. I know it's got some noodles in there, but still lots of veggies, and it's got the sauce. So this is kind of a convenience item, but I'm proud to say that it's like the only convenience-y meal I buy. I didn't buy any, you know, freezer pizzas or lasagnas or anything like that. Got 1 thing of russet potatoes. Use these for all kinds of different things, especially making potato wedges, and we just bake them in the oven. We love doing that for fries instead of, you know, cooking them all in oil. We just do potato wedges in the oven with garlic salt. Really good. 2 bags of apples because we go through apples pretty quickly, about a bag a week. So these will store in the fridge just fine, get us through for the next 2 weeks. I went a little bonkers here on the bread. Even though I do want to try to start eating healthier and more fresh fruits and vegetables, I do still enjoy bread. So they had these all in clearance. I would never buy these full price personally. However, I will say that these rolls in particular, they do turn pretty quickly. So I think I'm going to put them all in the freezer and then choose 1 bag to put half, but you get 8 rolls in a bag. So I'm going to put, is it 8 or is it 6? It's 6 rolls. I'm dyslexic. So I'm going to put 6 rolls aside and then put the rest in the freezer because bread, for 1, thaws very quickly. And for 2, like I said, these turn pretty quickly. So I don't want to put out any more than we can eat at a time. But I got 2 of the white rolls and then 2 of the wheat rolls. They're sub rolls. So they'll make really good lunches. And then I got a thing of French bed pizza for 30 cents. I'll pop this in the freezer until we need it. These are regular $2.98, so almost $3. But I got them for 89 cents each. So not something we buy normally, but if I can get them on clearance, I will stockpile them and pop them in the freezer because I really enjoy these for lunches. Then I got 2 things of chips. These are like 90 something cents, so they're just shy of $1. So I got restaurant style. I thought we could do like taco salads or something, and we like adding these to it. And then I also got chili garlic. These are so yummy just to munch on. They're almost like a Dorito. Almost. They're really good. But I just can't spend $3 to $5 on a bag of chips. I mean, on occasion, a handful of times a year, possibly. But for regular grocery shopping, if it's not under $1, I'm not buying it. We got 2 things of bananas. So I got these back here that are more green, so we got some time on them. And then these ones are ready to go. I want to start eating more bananas for breakfast. So, and my son loves bananas. He'll go through a bushel of bananas a week by himself. So that's why I went ahead and got 2 of them. I'm going to start eating bananas for breakfast as well. Then I also got a spaghetti squash because we do have that jar of spaghetti sauce in our pantry, so I thought we could do this up and do some like chicken parmesan with it. Very, very yummy. These are so easy to do and they're delicious. They're really good with Alfredo sauce. I thought about picking up Alfredo sauce, but we got that spaghetti sauce in the fridge to use, so I decided against it. I didn't realize these were Yoplait until I was already at the register, or I wouldn't have bought them. Sorry, my phone cut off on me. So, yeah, I definitely paid more for these than I would have if I'd gotten the Great Value brand. The only thing that caught my attention was that they had the vanilla cups, which is my personal favorite. And so I snatched them up because it was sitting with a whole bunch of Great Value variety packs, and I just thought it was great value. So I definitely paid more than I would have normally, but whatever. 1 thing of ranch dressing. We got some cinnamon applesauce. Thing of cheese crackers. Some canned fruits that we can pop in the fridge real easy. So peaches and pears. 1 jar of salsa for doing up taco salads. I've never tried roasted garlic, so see how that is. But the other ones I was seeing were all like a 2 or 3 in the spice, and I don't like a whole lot of heat. So this was the most mild one I could find. So this is what we went with. And I think that might be everything. Okay guys, so that is everything for this video. I'm really not sure, it's hard to tell if this has really saved me money in the long run or not. I think definitely for this week it has saved me some money. Again, I normally spend $130 roughly for 2 weeks worth of food, but this week we didn't need our chicken, we didn't need any hamburger, milk, eggs. I did go a little bonkers on the bread, about $4 worth on bread, bonkers, but those are breads that we enjoy having, and they're normally at full price. I'm not going to touch them, so when they're on clearance, I like to buy several of them, and then we freeze them. It works just fine like that. So, did it really save me money? I think it's kind of hard to tell. I think so. I mean, $88 versus $150. It was a pretty nice chunk of savings. What is that, like $75, something like that? Saved off my budget, but again, that's without buying chicken or meat. But do you hear my baby in there? Oh my gosh, he's so silly. Those are sounds he makes when he's enjoying what he's doing. I'm sure somebody thinks he's not happy, but he's actually, I don't know, he's in his jumper. He's probably got one of his toys with him, and those are happy screams. Anybody out there with babies knows what I'm talking about. You're like, are you dying? And your baby's just happy. They just need to scream a little. So anyways, yeah, if I had needed to get chicken and hamburgers, that would have added another $20 to my budget. And then milk and eggs, we'll say if I had milk, eggs, and then meats, it would probably added $25 to my budget. So we would have been sitting right around $100, which would have still been, you know, $30 to $50 less than what we normally buy. So yeah, I think I'll definitely try this again. I think it's kind of nice knowing ahead of time what I'm going to be making for dinner, so I'm not sitting around scratching my head like I already have, you know, ideas planned out. So let me know in the comments below, have you guys ever grocery shopped and meal planned in this way? Does it work for you? What are your thoughts on it? Again, I will link Jordan Page down below. She's the one that came up with this idea. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to catch you in my next one. Thank you so much for watching.